Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Toronto Raptors. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. And take a look at the Clippers. A solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Sidney Wallace. Sidney Wallace is playing his first game against us in a Clippers uniform.
Adebayo is out there with Barnes. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Anthony Simons. Antetokounmpo is out there with Beasley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Wallace at the shooting guard. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
You've got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, and it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one.
To RJ.
So the Los Angeles Clippers get the first point.
RJ.
The kick out to Barnes.
Scotty shoots it.
Beasley with the rebound. And Beasley has the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. And it's Simons missing.
Go down, easy dunk.
Adebayo throws it down.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Barnes against Giannis.
Oh, good day, Scotty.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. The question for them
Go
right now,
down.
can they
Too easy.
maintain this winning streak? Big notch, 11 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensive. They are very adaptable. We've seen how they adjust. Always learning and constantly tweaking the winning form.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And one chance it, right? Take the dunk if you got it.
But, you know, nobody's going to put a body on it.
Oh,
It's
Jay.
going to be the result.
Out to Ingram.
Go down.
Finish the layup.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testing, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history. A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
To RJ.
Ingram finds
RJ.
over Wallace.
Oh.
Barrett, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 4 misses so far to start out the game. A kick out to Simon. Hands it from downtown.
You've got to get out on the head and through the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
Ingram outside.
To RJ.
Pass to Barrett. Over Wallace. And no
Oh.
good. Trying to use the glass.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
Back to Simons. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
Barrett.
All right, Joe.
Misses, goes to MP.
When defense is usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
3-pointer, Simons. Again, Simons missing.
He can't get anything to fall.
Oh, Scotty.
It's not this quarter.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Simons kicks to Giannis. It's Beasley on the wing.
numbers kind of are. He's getting around 16 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys that just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. He has an off night. He usually follows that up
It's a
with
hard
big
day.
night.
So it's Toronto after the basket by Los Angeles. Barrett gets to Barnes. There's ball movement here by the Raptors.
All right, Brady, pull up.
The three-point line
Let's
is
guard.
And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and roll.
Now, here's Simon. He has 5. In the corner, it's MP.
On RJ.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Barrett. On the wing, MP. Ingram outside.
All right, Ingram 3.
Corners off the mark. And Beasley has the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now here's Ingram. Last game out, he had 14.
All right, Ingram pulls up. Let's guard.
With another bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Good on the shot.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
Clippers trail by 3. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. A 3 off the mark.
If he were just such more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Comes up there a bit hard to come by. Pass to Zubac. Left side, out to Kumbo. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by MP.
Go, Scotty.
Leading by 3. Barnes dishes to MP.
Oh my god, Zubac on me. Crazy.
Straight in.
Zubac's just too
He's
slow.
got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
From deep. Wallace misses. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. It's up a 3. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Simon. 5 points in the game. Left side, out to Kumbo.
Do, Scotty. Do.
And it's good. The time running down the shot clock. Simmons has got 6.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, powers through it.
Now, here's MP.
All right, Ingram 3. Let's guard.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Simon. After his last out, he had 18 points.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Ingram outside.
Go to RJ. Go RJ.
Here's
Right away. Let's guard.
Ingram with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Kumbo against Barnes. And Kumbo gets to go. 8 points for him.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Barnes passes to Barrett, and there's the call on Giannis. That's his first foul, and Los Los Angeles with some changes. Bodies checked in, and Wallace subbed in for Beasley. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Stewart's checked in for Adebayo. Jackson comes in for Scotty Barnes. Morris checked in for Ingram.
Okay, on Ellis.
In for Barrett.
Jackson for 3. Oh.
Warriors trail by 4. Giannis right side. And again, the Clippers hit for 2.
Plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Ellis. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The Clippers should be 47% here so far. Outside, under Goodball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP looking around. Ellis outside.
Ellis.
Here's MP. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. MP's got 6.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
Giannis outside. To the inside. Out to Wallace. The Clippers need to get off the shot. And Roddy gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the bank.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working,
Oh, let's go to Isaac Jackson. He's got his matchup right here.
guys more resistant, keep making them pay.
Now here's Jackson. Still without a basket. To the middle. Here's Wallace. It's all even up.
Hitting could just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Ellis. Raptors moving the ball around. Wallace against MP. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 8 points for him. And here's Los Angeles now. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Wallace finds Smith. Here's Roddy. Steps back. It's hauled in
Oh,
by
good
Stewart.
defense right there.
Now the Raptors moving it up.
Isaac Jackson. Decent.
Jackson on the assist by MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo.
That was the first quarter. They lead by 4.
Things happen for Toronto. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every
Oh, it's
opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Wrap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So for Toronto right now. And the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Now Ellis is out there with MP. And Stewart in at the 5 down low.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the point.
Alright, let's go to Brady Ingram and post.
Points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills
Hi
you.
Brady Ingram. Do you think? Too easy.
Swing it over to Allen LaForge on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards was outstanding. He tallied 32 points and he was dealing assists all around. A game that nobody will see forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Nice work there, Allen. Thank you.
Ooh, Stewart gets fouled. There we go.
Absolutely done. Great. He loved the next performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays.
For sure. And draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. And he can't hit the second. You're going to have to think that for game 1 of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are
He's a Brady Ingram.
in terms of
Go Brady Ingram.
It's about finding the right balance in your
Put it up.
particular ball
Too
club
easy.
based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here. Get the ball in close. Get some points that way. That's doing good business.
Pass to Walter.
Give it to Brandon Ingram.
Ingram, he gets it in there. Over to
Turn
Wallace.
around. Let's
Again,
go.
Toronto.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Inside. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Smith.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Walter.
Go Brady Ingram.
Nothing on the board.
Too easy.
That one's good. Ingram.
And defensively, they're on
He's got 17 in the first half already. Wow.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Ronnie. Back to Smith. Pass to Wallace. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Go Brady Ingram. Fade away.
Going
Oh.
on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Adding the pass to Smith. A good from outside.
Hey, you could tell he thought that.
Oh, I better take that. My goodness. I just got Nick Smith Jr. on his heels.
Play right there. Hustle hard.
Wow, I really made
Clippers trail by 8.
Smith Jr. trip
He's going to make
on
some
that one.
adjustments to the
That
game plan.
crossover.
Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. That they need to regroup and figure out a way.
When you're like bad all the time out.
He's checked in for the Clippers. The Raptors also with the sub. Adebayo's checked in. Smith dishes to Antetokounmpo. Wallace with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Wallace.
Good dude.
Gonna go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pass to Embiid. There's the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And Joe Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Clippers. 8-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the
Good
last
dude,
of the
man.
first three
Yep.
offensive.
That's not the type of opportunity.
Go Scotty. Easy layup and the foul. Let's go.
It is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition. He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Pass to Walter.
Give it. Yep. Give it to Brandon Ingram. Come on.
He's got 10.
Go Brandon Ingram. Turn around.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wallace kicks to Smith. Now on the Kumbo. Out to Wallace. From outside off the mark. Back to MP.
Oh, Bam's got a mismatch.
Pass to Barnes.
Bam's got a mismatch. Go Bam.
Here's Adebayo.
Too easy.
Number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Roddy. Over Barnes. Good deep by Barnes. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Antetokounmpo got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Roddy up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Outside, Adebayo.
Give it to Brandon Ingram. Go Brandon Ingram. They double in. Scotty out to Walter for 3. Let's go. Good ball, people.
Walter's got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something.
Ah, you serious? I got a ball, bro.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Jason Wallace. And the Raptors also making a change. Checked in for Brandon Ingram. Now, here is Smith. 3 points for him the last game against Sacramento. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Simons against MP. Pocket 6. Simons, the pass to Smith. Target with his 3.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now.
Oh,
They really
okay.
need him to pick it up, though.
Loads it up for
Oh, lobs it up to Bam. There we go.
LU jam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Smith outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, Scotty. Scotty's got a
MP
mismatch.
outside.
Go Scotty.
The 10-foot.
Let's go.
Barnes, that's good on the assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. They need this. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not Clyde, but he is muscular.
Jesus checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Raptors, Jackson is checked in for Barnes. And it's
Come on,
Ellison for
Keon
Walker.
Ellis.
Now, here's MP. He's got 12. Raptors need to get a shot. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Using his size.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
And Toronto has possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Ellis outside. Fires from deep.
Let's go, Keon Ellis.
Picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Clippers trail by 16. Smith outside. Giannis outside. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. MP into the hoop.
And after first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a
Smith. Following the basket by MP. And the foul called on MP.
Right, really, by 22 at halftime. Wow.
Cruising into the quarter break with a
Looks like we're going to go
22-point
12-0 this start season. Unbelievable. What a run we're making. What a run we're having.
action in just a minute.
We haven't lost a single game since the regular,
Greetings,
since the
everybody.
last
Before
regular
we review
season.
the first half, let's take an early
Crazy.
season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at the Clippers. They're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they adjust it, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim.
I'm on
A
Brandon
lot
Ingram.
of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many
Brandon
runs
free.
in the first half.
Oh.
I think it's got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Fernie Simons out there with Wallace. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Beasley in at the free throw. That's the group. Start the second half for Teron Lue. Here's MP after the Clippers pick up two. Ingram wide open. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 20. It's Beasley on the wing. Wallace outside. Castellanos fires the three. Good deep by Barnes.
And that's the battle
Nice
they
Scotty.
haven't been winning today. Their
Oh.
work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Wallace. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
The Clippers shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You know, you gotta respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Free throw, good, Wallace. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sidelines.
And Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach. And
Pull up.
recognize
There we
that
go.
overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Here's Wallace. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Wallace snaps it in.
And offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
Just no way for the D to
Come on,
handle.
Brandon Ingram.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Now, here's MP. He's got 17. Out to Ingram. Launches a
Ingram
three.
free.
It's
Oh.
called in by Zubac. And Simons has got the ball here for the Clippers. Trailing by 19. A three from MP. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Wallace outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Simons surveying the D. Throws it down as the official calls the foul and maybe a 3-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And the free throw, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 19. Pass to Wallace. Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. In the corner, it's MP.
Come on, RJ.
Outside, Barrett.
Three.
Past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Giannis passes to Zubac. And they pick up 2. 6 points for
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart the defense with his pass.
Come on, Dre Ingram.
Ingram right side.
3.
And it's there on the triple.
You know, he's a threat for me, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change the need a little bit offensively.
Great job right there, using his size to full advantage.
Ingram outside.
Give it to RJ.
Pass to Barrett.
Oh, RJ. Spins and scores.
Good.
Let's
And
go.
Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish your contact.
Raptors leading by 18. Barnes kicks to MP. Back to Barnes.
Give it to RJ. RJ.
Barrett against Wallace.
Right away. Oh.
He is hauled in by Zubac.
Well, with this solid mini game, expect him to knock that one down.
Well, with Zubac, obviously Carter getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly
Oh, that's going too easy.
look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Clippers trail by 20. And the foul called on MP. His 3rd foul of the game. And Toronto making a change. Walters checked in. Substitution. Toronto on defense. Zubac the best to Wallace. Beasley with a 81. 6 the triple. Beasley's got 5 to go.
And lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Come on, Dre Ingram.
And here is MP. He's got 22. Barnes outside. Pass to MP. Giannis grabs the miss. LA's gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And it's Simons missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with
Oh,
good.
25.
Good.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had the first.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Ivica Zubac.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Los Angeles making a
Right
switch here.
in 3.
Smith is checked
Let's
in.
go.
Raptors also changing it up. Stewart comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Jackson in for Scotty Barnes. And here is Simon. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep, Smith kicks to Antetokounmpo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And
Oh,
Green
that's
passes to
Jackson.
Shot
Oh.
off that time. Great D that time from Giannis. Giannis. Shot clock at 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Jackson passes to Ingram.
Scotty
That's
Brady
good.
Ingram.
And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter. Now Giannis. 21 points in the game. Smith outside. Giannis a screen on Ingram. Loads it up for Giannis. The avalanche slam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up
It's
and
Brady
off the
Ingram.
ground like a rocket.
Hi, Brady Ingram.
Alley-oop
By
chance.
the way,
And
let's
that was
go.
good. Ingram's got 25 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole. After 1 3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
To Walter. Now Ingram.
It's Brady Ingram. Go Brady Ingram.
It's
Oh,
hauled in by the Clippers. Giannis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Simons against Jackson. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Raptors leading by 23. And
Oh,
Page
that's
passes to
short.
Stewart. And the call will be against Anthony Simons.
right. 11:15 left in the fourth. We're up by 23.
Clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Dawkins. Wallace outside. Smith wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Perimeter pairing.
I Brady Ingram. Oh,
Freddie
yeah,
Barnes
let's
is
go.
out there with Adebayo. And it's MP in at point guard.
What about those dribble moves from Ingram? I mean, really good at carving his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
And the shot goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside.
Give it to
Adebayo.
Brady Ingram. Go Brady Ingram.
Here's Ingram.
Too
Another
easy.
basket for Toronto.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Roddy. With the shot. Wallace misses. Raptors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the
Go
fourth.
Scotty.
They
Put it
came on a
up.
break on a roll.
Alright, Scotty, come on.
Ingram outside.
You got Roby on you.
Barnes
That's
right
Scotty.
side.
Too
Gets the
easy.
drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the inside. That's good for Wallace on the assist by Wallace. And that's 13 points to Wallace.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Barnes outside.
Scotty 3.
Off the mark
Oh,
there with the three-point shot. LA's gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Roddy gets it to go.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Raptors leading by 23. Ingram outside.
give it to Bam. Go Bam.
Over Dawkins.
Oh,
That's short off the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Wallace kicks to Smith. They get a hand on it. To the paint. Here's Roddy. And the jump to finish it off. Beauty.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside, Barrett. Has to
it's
Ingram.
Brady Ingram. Go Brady Ingram.
Over Wallace.
He gets fouled.
Officials on the call with the foul. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media
7:40 left, we're up by 22.
Tyronn Lue calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Pass to Ingram.
Go Brady Ingram.
Here's MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Look, when a guy heats up like MP has here, you gotta keep feeding the fire, man.
Wallace looking for an opening. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up.
Good
That is no
day.
good. The Raptors have gone
Go,
5 of
Scotty.
7 from the field
Easy
since the beginning
layup.
of the court. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Pass to Roddy. Back to Wallace. To the inside. Smith outside. No good on the triple.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Go RJ.
Barrett gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Here's Smith. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they get it. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 7 rebounds in the game. Adebayo, high post. Barnes finds Ingram. Some nice ball movement here.
And 3.
Gets
Let's
it to
go.
That one good from Adebayo.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting the
Love the mentality. I tell you, I know I've never coached football, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense,
To
I'll
Brady.
take the former all day long. Play to
Scotty.
win.
RJ.
This is the 3. Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The 3. That's good for Wallace on the assist by Young. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Outside, Barrett.
Good to Brady Ingram. Go Brady Ingram. They double him now. Bam. 3.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. For 3, Smith. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
As they're trailing in this game, that they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Bam. The 3. Let's go.
Let's go. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Flips one. Offensive rebound. Here's Giannis. Here's Wallace. Giannis kicks to Wallace. Pass to Roddy. Missed it, even after all those chances. MP outside. And here is Barnes.
Go Scotty. Go Scotty.
Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Pass to Roddy. Shot from the wing. Toronto grabs the miss.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Barnes outside. Ingram finds Barrett.
Let's go to Bam. He's got a
MP
mismatch.
with it. Now here's Adebayo. Covered by Smith.
Brady Ingram 3. Oh.
Rebound by Smith. And Smith with the He brings it up for Los Angeles. Wallace. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three.
Now I'll do it right there. We win by 28.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for the